Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, was the first African American to hold this office, marking a significant milestone in American history. He served from 2009 to 2017, known for his healthcare reforms, efforts to promote equality, and commitment to addressing climate change. With a leadership style rooted in hope and change, Obama inspired millions around the world with the belief in building a better future. His "Yes, we can" speech became a symbol of relentless effort in overcoming challenges and hardships. Yes, we can. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. The best way to not feel hopeless is to get up and do something. The future rewards those who press on. We did not come to fear the future. We came here to shape it. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. There's not a liberal America and a conservative America. There's the United States of America. I'm inspired by the people I meet in my travels, hearing their stories, seeing the hardships they overcome, their fundamental optimism and decency. Hope is that thing inside us that insists, despite all evidence to the contrary, that something better awaits us if we dare to reach for it, and to work for it, and to fight for it. We don't ask you to believe in our ability to bring change. Rather, we ask you to believe in yours. The strongest weapon against hate is love. The road ahead will be long. Our climb will be steep. But America, I have never been more hopeful than I am tonight. Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a certain poverty of ambition. It asks too little of yourself. We may not be able to stop evil in the world, but how we treat one another is entirely up to us. What makes us Americans is our shared commitment to an ideal, that we are all created equal, endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. We need to internalize this idea of excellence. Not many folks spend a lot of time trying to be excellent. You can't let your failures define you. You have to let them teach you. The thing about hip-hop today is it's smart, it's insightful. The way they can communicate a complex message in a very short space is remarkable. We don't turn back. We leave no one behind. We pull each other up. You can't have 100% security and also then have 100% privacy and zero inconvenience. My job is not to represent Washington to you, but to represent you to Washington. The future belongs to young people with an education and the imagination to create. We have real enemies in the world. These enemies must be found. They must be pursued, and they must be defeated. We need to steer clear of this poverty of ambition, where people want to drive fancy cars and wear nice clothes and live in nice apartments, but don't want to work hard to accomplish these things. I'm inspired by the love people have for their country. We are not a collection of red states and blue states. We are the United States of America. The cynics may be the loudest voices, but I promise you, they will accomplish the least. No one built this country on their own. This nation is great because we built it together. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. I'm motivated by people who continue to make sacrifices for the common good. When times get tough, we don't give up. We get up. Progress will come in fits and starts. It's not always a straight line. It's not always a smooth path. You can't let your failures define you. You have to let them teach you. There's nothing false about hope. The worst thing that colonialism did was to cloud our view of our past. The fact that you are struggling does not make you weak. It makes you human. Don't ever underestimate the impact you can have, because history shows us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. Democracy cannot flourish without the free flow of information. The future we want, opportunity and security for our families, a rising standard of living, and a sustainable, peaceful planet won't come easily. I've always believed that hope is that stubborn thing inside us that insists, despite all the evidence to the contrary, that something better awaits us. We can choose our history, but we can't escape it. It's only when you hitch your wagon to something larger than yourself that you realize your true potential. Our destiny is not written for us. It's written by us. What we need in Washington is not more political posturing. It's more people who are willing to work together. Change is never easy, but always possible. Our problems are man-made, therefore they can be solved by man. Your voice can change the world. We should fight for a world as it should be. Each of us deserves the chance to pursue our version of happiness. We will restore science to its rightful place. The future is not something we enter. The future is something we create. If you run, you stand a chance of losing, but if you don't run, you've already lost. If people cannot trust their government to do the job for which it exists, to protect them and to promote their common welfare, all else is lost. Nothing can stand in the way of the power of millions of voices calling for change. It's important to make sure that we're talking with each other in a way that heals, not in a way that wounds. We are reminded that in the fleeting time we have on this earth, what matters is not wealth or status or power or fame, but how well we have loved. We rise or fall as one nation, as one people. If you're willing to listen to your critics and learn from your mistakes, you can change the world. Change comes to Washington, but never without a fight. We can make America what we dream it can be. While we breathe, we will hope. We must keep making our streets safer and our criminal justice system fairer. We must carry forward the work of the men and women who came before us. I'm always optimistic about our future. We choose hope over fear. Empathy is a quality of character that can change the world. We must change laws that protect the status quo and people's power to defy the future. The audacity of hope. We don't quit. I don't quit. I do not accept second place for the United States of America. It's time to fundamentally change the way that we do business in Washington. Our journey is not complete. Cynicism is a choice. Hope is a better choice. There is no excuse for not trying. America isn't about yes, he will. It's about yes, we can. Success isn't about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make in people's lives. Democracy is a work in progress. We don't fear the future. We shape it. Keep the dream alive. Every path to success is through failure. Barack Obama not only left a legacy of political achievements, but also became a powerful source of inspiration for many generations. Through his message of hope, perseverance, and belief in the ability to change, he motivated people to overcome challenges and strive for a better future. Obama reminded us that no matter how great the obstacles, effort, and unity will lead us to achieve greatness. His legacy continues to inspire, encouraging everyone to rise and create the change they wish to see. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more motivational content like this.